Hello everyone. This is Thursday morning at 6:28. I have been looking forward to this trip for a long time. I have never been to a Mopar only part swap meet, and I've never been to the Indy swap meet. So I am really looking forward to this. Seeing all the Mopar parts in one location is just going to blow my mind. I have a little stop in Sikeston. I'm going up north to meet up with Brian at Dust Devil Garage. But I have a little stop in Sikeston first. Got something really interesting that I'm picking up, and something else too, maybe. And then I'll be heading out to Indy tomorrow morning. So put the camera down and hit the road. Well, I am taking a little pit stop in Sikeston to pick up something really cool, and not 100% sure if the guy's going to let me record any video with him around. I will make sure of that, and then I will definitely show y'all either before I get loaded up in my truck or after. So we'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, I got it loaded up, got everything in here, and when I got on top, I don't know if I can see it with the camera, that valley pan is rusted through. So unfortunately, this block is probably going to need a lot of work to get it running again. But I did take off the oil fill cap, and it actually looked kind of decent. So I think I looked up the casting numbers. These heads should be 915 heads, and it looks like they have the the big plugs. They don't have the peanut plugs, so these might actually be decent heads to build. It probably has I'm sure the rods are probably okay. The intake is obviously special for the propane setup, and I thought that was a regular air cleaner, but that's actually an oil bath air cleaner. That fits perfectly on there. So I got everything loaded up, and the guy said he might actually walk me through his museum. So let's head up there and walk through. We are at Brian's place. They just got a new project unloaded right as I was pulling up, so let's take a look at it. So tell us about it, Sherry.
1976 D100. This is my project vehicle now.
Very cool.
We're going to be putting a 400 in it because that's what it came with from the factory. Something
interesting about that transmission right there, I'm gonna let if you want to see that, go to Dust Devil Garage. I'm gonna let Brian have that.
Brian will explain all that one on our channel.
Oh yeah, factory 400 truck, right?
Yes, AC.
AC, nice.
No.
Right now they're robbing the battery out of their pickup so they can see if it'll turn over and maybe light off. They tried to jump off this battery, but it is deader than everything.
Yeah, it gives me a good pick and pull core.
We're gonna get that big block unloaded here in a little while. And we got 2 GoPros.
Yes. Collaboration here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Do have to say though, I got here on 3/4 of a tank of gas.
Nice.
No fill up.
I bet Roy can't say the same thing. Well, no, because you had
yeah, a little bit over 3/4, but I was pulling something.
Yeah.
And I probably got a bigger tank, to be honest.
I got a 26-gallon tank in my truck.
All right. Yeah, I'll go there.
Was that a tractor battery or something?
That's the battery that comes out of these in these trucks. Yours ain't this big?
Oh, I got a Group 65, but it don't look like that.
It's mine. Just beat it on there. Screw it.
Now we know we have good connection.
Good enough.
Let's see what happens. Or good power anyway.
Let it rip.
You got a wrench over here, Brian?
I like my little screwdriver.
You don't need to be insulated. It's only 12 volts.
Yeah, I know. It ain't gonna hurt you. Let's be cranked.
Oh,
Did that just pop?
I heard something.
Oh my God.
I heard something. Put some more goat juice down the throat.
That's way too much.
Maybe a little too much in there, Brian.
Here, hold that.
All right, I'll hold the gasoline
I'm
next
glad
to
you
the.
don't smoke.
Yeah,
Stand back.
I don't smoke. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. You want me to sit in it, hit gas a little bit, open up that blade?
Yeah.
Remember, the gas pedal doesn't work.
Yeah, but it's still in there.
Does the rod move?
The rod moves. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, it works.
All right. The hell was that noise? Hold it all the way open.
You want me to leave it open? You want me to leave it open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Make your battery.
Yeah, you're killing your own battery now.
Damn it.
Well, you've seen live.
Super close.
You've seen live.
It popped a couple times.
She's teasing.
Well, his new truck definitely has life. Just needs a little bit of TLC before it'll run.
If I pull one of these wires off, will I disintegrate into my hand though? Yeah, I can't.
What do you think about it, Sherry?
I like it.
It definitely has life. It tried.
It's trying.
I think this thing will run. I know it ain't what you want long term, but it'd be nice for it to move on its own power.
Exactly. And then we can work on getting the 400.
A fresh battery going through the carburetor, and that's all you need right now, it sounds like. And a tune-up. Basic stuff.
I think he's going to pull this plug and eliminate some of the mystery. Wait a minute. That ballast resistor ain't even hooked up. See that?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let me see.
Looks like it's just unplugged.
That would be these two right here.
I don't know if that's an anti-theft.
Something happened.
What?
I moved these wires and something happened, I think.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
there you go.
Something happened.
Brian.
Hey, Brian!
I ain't touching it anymore. I ain't touching it anymore.
Come here.
William's like, no, I didn't hear something. I felt something.
And it's making noises over here.
The ballast resistor wasn't hooked up.
I was trying to plug it up and moving these wires, they're starting to turn the motor over. I was trying to plug
the
up
ballast
Is the
resistor
ignition-
is
right there.
Is the ignition key turned all the way on, guys?
Yeah, turn the ignition key back.
touch one side of that, you got a double eye.
Yeah. You may need to... Is it still doing it? It's still doing it. You may need to look at the electrical system before you try to light this thing off.
Look, there ain't nothing left of it.
Oh, shot.
You want me to disconnect the battery?
She's a little crusty.
Oh, the inside part's still good. All you gotta do is hit the plug up.
Still trying to turn over?
It ain't got no quit in it.
All right, I think we're done.
Let's just leave that disconnected just for safety.
Yeah.
And this is not Mountain Dew.
No.
No.
Do not take a swig of that.
Let's get this away from the sparking wires. Right there.
Well, that plugs in there.
I want to see a nice, clean,
I'm
fresh,
expecting,
round plug.
yeah.
I'll tell you what's messed up. This thing already does more than the Duster does.
With 5 minutes of work on
Let's see. Looks
That
like
is not bad at all.
Looks like a decent plug. Well, the motor is offloaded. Had to take my tailgate off, but got it offloaded. And with that board on the back, it actually sits pretty level. We're gonna have fun taking accessories off now and get the heads off, getting a look at the long block and seeing what the cylinders look like. So we'll be back once we get some more accessories off. Well, we got the valve cover off and both the valve covers off and all but 3 of the intake bolts, because that one rounded off and those 2, the head is almost non-existent. It's
got hay in it.
It's a little crusty.
A little bit.
It's a little crusty. But yeah, we gotta cut off these those 3 bolt heads so we can actually get this intake off. So that's what Brian's about to do.
Let me change this.
So we'll be back once we get a little bit further.
Well, you're gonna want to get the sparks.
Oh yeah, we'll get that.
Gotta get the sparks, and you know some of that hay may catch fire, so
Yeah. Also, look at this right here.
be ready for that.
Can't see it that well, but it says Chrysler Industrial Products Division, Marysville, Michigan. That right there is freaking cool.
We're trying it with this.
Really freaking cool. You got a torch? A acetylene torch?
No, I don't.
Dang.
But
But this back piece right here, basically just a bell housing. It's just undoing the bolts right here, and it just comes off.
yeah.
Super easy. See, it's even got a lower cover right there. So.
All right, we're gonna try this. At least start trying it.
If you cut the intake, I mean, I'm sure you have another one laying around, right?
I don't know. I ain't gonna use it anyway, even if I had one. You ready?
Oh yeah. So let's
And just so anybody's worried about debris getting in the motor, you've seen inside this motor, right? Okay. The rust is gonna stop
Yeah.
the debris.
pretty sure any level of debris that's in here right now is adding a few metal shavings at this point is not gonna do anything. So let's get the rest of this intake off, and we'll be back. Well, we got the one of the heads off. The exhaust manifold bolts are not cooperating. We got all but 3 out, and 2 on this side are stripped. It's the center 2 ones that have the really long ones. So probably gonna have to weld something on there, or pressure fit some on with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, pressure fit a socket on.
But these
like you did
cylinders,
on this side.
at least the top side of the cylinders, don't really look too bad. And I doubt this block has ever been bored, so should be able to do a bore on this thing and save the cylinders.
This thing's up on top dead center too.
Yeah, that's on top dead center.
See how far down? That's the thing about these low compression 440s. That's top dead center. Look how far down that is in the bore. That's what
Yeah.
messes you up on these.
Yeah. And here's all the crud that was in the valley because the valley pan was rusted through. And here's the 452 head.
Oh yeah.
The valves, all but one, look like they're not stuck. At least they're not stuck open. One of them is kind of this one right there is not seated down all the way, but that doesn't really look too bad. I think that's because the spark plugs were actually still in it.
Yeah.
So let's get
vacuum
this.
this
Yeah,
out?
let's get this vacuumed out.
Okay. You know, it's really not as bad as it could be.
Yeah,
This is a well-seasoned block.
because all the lifters are in it, so getting them out may require a little bit of heat and some PB Blaster or some Marvel Mystery Oil. It might honestly be a good idea to soak all these lifters down with some PB Blaster for a while. Every time you come here, spray it down.
I'm gonna try one.
One of the nicer looking ones, or one of the ones that are higher up, like
Yeah, it's one I can get to. I
Yeah.
can get to this one around. Yeah. This one's actually stuck up a little. Oh man. Woo. Oh.
yeah, it came loose, so they might just need a little bit of lubrication to get them all pushed out.
Yeah.
Some PB Blaster or some vinegar, you know.
Oh, I got that vinegar.
Just dousing our entire area with vinegar, letting it sit and going back with some PB Blaster or something like that. Just make sure not to mix the wrong chemicals. Trying to get the stuff out. It's going to be a chore, but it might not be too bad.
I'm curious. I mean, I know this block's going to take a lot of work, but I mean, the cylinder walls that I'm looking at don't look scarred.
And this side, in theory, should be the same way because all of the spark plugs are in. See, we would go ahead and take this one off, but we're kind of hungry.
Yeah, just waiting for the wife to get back. We're gonna go get
Yeah.
something to eat, get cleaned up a little.
I'm gonna get some Mexican. I guess while we're waiting, we can go ahead and get this back piece off.
That oil filter won't come off.
You can get it, Brian.
No.
Yeah, that was it's definitely interesting. Definitely.
Well, and then on my channel, I'm gonna have the burnt 440 that I'm taking apart.
Yeah. And then you'll have the rest of the disassembly and looking at this one. Not sure how I'm going to piece these videos together, but I may have a separate video on this one all together. Same thing with my personal museum tour that I got. I may have a separate video on that.
Add this in on that
Yeah.
video. Yeah, that'd be nice.
But yeah, that
And then we have all the festivities of this weekend that are coming up.
I cannot freaking
We're
wait.
just having fun right now. I mean, the fun is really going to start tomorrow.
I mean, I'm getting dirty and greasy with Brian. This is fun.
So
May not seem like fun to some people, but we're having fun. Diving into first thoughts on a name for this one.
For what, this motor?
Yeah. Because you already got the burnt motor.
Yeah.
Or dumpster fire 440.
Something fire 440. I already called, see, we got a burnt 455 over there we call chicken fried.
Yeah.
What are we going to call this one? Krusty?
Krusty
Like
440?
Krusty the Clown on The Simpsons?
Rusty Krusty 440?
Yeah, we're going to see if we can
Something like
save
that.
it.
Rusty Krusty Big Block?
Yeah, Rusty Krusty Big Block. Because ain't no telling what cubic inch it's going to be when I get done with it.
Yeah. Definitely bigger than 440. Definitely.
I like that
But I think this,
starter.
yeah, that's one thing I was seeing. That's really interesting.
We ought to hook it up to battery, see if it'll turn this over. No. We'll end up breaking something on your stuff.
But yeah, this is, the block definitely has potential. It definitely needs work, but it definitely has potential. I think a little bit of massaging with getting these lifters out, trying to use some chemicals like vinegar or PB Blaster or some other kind of penetrant that you can actually get down in there.
Yeah.
Over time.
Gonna need a home.
Over time, yeah.
They're definitely gonna need a home.
Yeah. But yeah, it has potential. It's not an easy build,
No.
but it has potential.
Well, the hard part's just going to be getting it apart, and then the machine shop has to do the rest of the hard work. I don't.
Yeah. Try to save yourself a little bit of money by getting as many of those lifters out as you
Oh,
can.
I'm getting all of them out. I don't take anything to the machine shop unless it is completely a clean block. I pop all the freeze plugs out because they charge for that, and it's really easy for you to just get in there with a screwdriver.
Just pop it out, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're going to call that a day for the disassembly of the motor part. Now we need to lift up the motor so we can get the brackets and the this back piece off and the front piece off. So yeah, by that time hopefully Sherry will be back and we can go get some Mexican food.
Yeah.
So we'll see y'all probably tomorrow. Or this evening or something, or whenever I feel like picking up the camera again.
Whatever order you put the videos in.
Yeah. I may have to make some additional intros going into the different video clips, like this one. may have a clip of me in our hotel room in Indy. But I will see y'all later. Well, that'll about do it for the Krusty 440. If you want to see more on this build, go check out Dust Devil Garage. He'll definitely have more, and taking off the other head and putting it on a motor stand and getting a look at the bottom side.
Bottom side.
So yeah, bottom side is going to be interesting. Also, the 440 that's right there, that's going to be really interesting. So definitely check out his channel. But that'll be it for the Krusty 440 and the Industrial 440 Teardown. But that'll be it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'm collecting 440s. I wonder what for.